Hi students, in this video we are going to talk about only a small topic, that is cytoplasm. Right, we are only going to talk about a small topic, a very small topic, that is cytoplasm of a cell. Right, when we talk about the cytoplasm, right, so where can you see the cytoplasm? So whenever we have a cell, right, whenever we have any cell, right, the cell has the outermost layer, that is what we call as cell wall, which we have already studied. We have a plasma membrane, right, which we have also studied, and inner to that there is a jelly like substance or the semi fluid substance in which all the cell organelles are suspended. It is what we called as cytoplasm, right? It is called as the cytoplasm of the cell, and in the cytoplasm you have, that is something called as nucleus. Right, we have the nucleus inside, and then you have the endoplasmic reticulum, right, which is next to that of the nucleus. Then you have the other organelles like Golgi bodies, right? You have, that is Golgi bodies, which can be seen. You have the vacuoles, you have small ribosomes which are there. So other organelles are basically found inside that of the cytoplasm. So how can you see the cytoplasm? If you want to see the cytoplasm, you can use the cheek cell. Cheek cell means when we open our mouth, interior part of our cheeks, right, we can scrape them and get that skin, right? We can use this skin of the cheeks and we can stain it under the microscope and see a clear, right, and we can stain it. You can stain it using any dye, like for example you can use methylene blue, you can use saffronine, and when we see that under the microscope, the very light stained, right, very light stained area which you see, it is the cytoplasm of the cell, right? Cytoplasm of the cell. So when we talk about the cytoplasm, right, when we talk about the cytoplasm is the fluid content, right? It is the fluid content inside the plasma membrane, right? And there is a word which is used for them, that is plasma membrane plus, that is plasma membrane plus all the organelles which is there inside the cytoplasm, right? Cytoplasmic content, right? A plasma membrane plus all the cytoplasmic content. It is sometimes called as protoplast, right? It is called as protoplast, right? You should know this, right? It is called as protoplast or protoplasm, right? It can also be called as protoplasm. That is the plasma membrane and the cytoplasmic content, right? And when we move ahead and when we see, right, when we see in the prokaryotes, right, specifically in the prokaryotes, right, this cytoplasm do not have, right, this cytoplasm do not have much organelles, right, do not have membrane bound organelles, right, membrane bound organelles, right? Whatever the organelles which have a membrane or a layer around them, they do not have in their cytoplasm. So only, for example, if you see mitochondria, that is endoplasmic reticulum, and etc. So many of them are there which you can not see in the prokaryotic cell. But when we go further with that of the eukaryotic cell, right, when we go through the eukaryotic cell, right, eukaryotic cell, where the eukaryotic cell, right, eukaryotes or eukaryotic cell, in the cytoplasm you can see all the membrane bound, all the membrane bound or non-membrane bound, right? Membrane bound or non-membrane bound organelles. Right? So you will be like, ma'am, we have the examples of membrane bound organelles, but there is no example of non-membrane bound organelles, right? So the basic example of non-membrane bound organelles is what we called as ribosomes. Ribosomes, they do not have an outer layers, right? So that is why they can be included in non-membrane bound conditions. So this is what they have in the cytoplasm. The cytoplasms act as a media for the keeping all the organelles in the cell. It can also help in the diffusion of nutrient from one organelle to that of the another, right? So it plays a vital role in the exchange of material also. It plays a vital role in the suspension of the organelles also, and also to maintain the inner liquid osmotic stress. That means it has its own hypertonic or hypotonic or isotonic condition. And so the cytoplasm is the one which maintains the isotonic condition inside the cell. So that's all about the cytoplasm, that and the role of cytoplasm and the types of organelles which are present in the cytoplasm. In the next videos, we will keep on talking about the different organelles. Just for example, we have mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, vacuoles. We will talk about them in the later coming videos. And if you have any doubts, please do let me know so that I could help you out through them. Thank you.